Chris Duffin here. We've got a new installment to the Duffin Movement Series. I've got Jordan Stanton here. He's a trainer at Elite Performance Center. Important piece of our team here, and he's going to demonstrate doing rollouts. And before we talk about rollouts, let's just talk about core strength in general. Don't we love that term? Everybody throws that out there. Core strength. How do you get your core stronger? And I always laugh at it because everybody seems to be so off on what core strength is. I think it's rectus abdominis strength. We need to get this stronger. We need to get our erectors stronger. That's core strength. That's wrong. So what core strength is then is actually proper intra-abdominal pressurization and creating the structure so that the joints on either end can connect to, and we can actually transfer power through a rigid core efficiently and safely. And so if you think about that as we go to a rollout, a lot of people sit in here and they just whoop, roll out. Let's show a quick what normal rollout would look like. See this very fast. They're thinking about it as a boom, coming all the way up, thinking about it as a sit-up. And so go ahead and let's stop doing that. Jordan trained his abs hard yesterday, so we're going to put him to the test with this today to make it more fun. But we want to think about this as a plank. That's what this is. That's how we're doing this. What we're trying to do is maintain static control of our intra-abdominal pressure, good positions of our joints, not rolling out. If you're rolling out, you know that you've lost that, so you're getting that pelvic tilt in there. If you're not releasing at the shoulder, you're really going to load up the stresses down in here. I've demonstrated that in some other videos where people kind of get out in this position here, and because they're not releasing the shoulder, you can see how much tension it puts on that low back. So what we want to do is think about pressurization. We inflate our core by driving that diaphragm down, which pushes all this out all the way around. It's 360 degree. I always point out pressurizing here in the obliques. You know, we can push up here, which is going to release tension in those erectors, and pushing out down towards here. But really, it's actually all the way around. There's a video I've got with Stan Efferding where I'm coaching and cueing him. One of the issues, he wasn't pushing all the way through into the back. So we cue, that's a really helpful thing that the belt can help with. So we want to think about that as this whole piece inflates all the way around. And then we want to hold that. So it's static control of that position. So the going in and out fast doesn't really matter. So how we're going to do it is actually do it really slow and in control. And focus actually on that outward position, because that's where all the work is done. It is static control of that position. So go ahead and roll out. So good. Notice the position he's staying in here. Good. Full release. Look at this. Perfect control here, and then he's going in and out. This is hard. We've got the lats engaged in here. Look, tightness in here. And he's going to go a little to the left, just to make it a little harder, a little to the right, and going to come back up. Boom. Notice, we didn't do any actually this crunching work. It's not what we're trying to do. So, but did you see that control position he was maintaining in there? That was hard, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and whip out like some of those other ones really fast.
Oh, sure.
So, just the down and up that we always see. Boom. Boom. How's that in comparison?
It's easy.
Yeah, that's where I see. And I used to there's some videos of me doing these from the standing position, like reps of 20 in the past. Yeah, I was stupid. I've been stupid. I just do them from the knee, just like that, just a few reps, a little to the left, a little to the right, maintaining that position. And it gets me way more than doing it that other way, repping those out. And I see people do that all the time. And actually in those videos, you can see where I'm breaking at the back. I had disc issues back then. I wonder what that was related to. So that's our summary on rollouts and how to do those effectively to develop true core strength, usable core strength. How you're going to statically hold this position while you're squatting, pulling, running with the yoke in strongman. It doesn't really matter. We know I talk a lot about powerlifting, but these principles apply to all loaded core movements that are involved in street sports. Got anything you want to add?
No, I guess what I'd really say is it's a lot about the actual act of pressurizing that's the movement we're doing here. It's the effort required to stabilize that core in this movement rather than just back and forth, back and forth. We're not trying to break tissue down here. We're not trying to build anything. We are trying to reinforce a motor pattern that will actually carry over to all loaded movements, but powerlifting, squat, deadlift, bench press, all of them.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. All right.